Hey guys, welcome back to another great episode of the Bourbon Jamaican. Today we got the sensational Brady the Great over here with a little bit of knowledge for us today. We got something special. This is a new drop from Maker's Mark, and we also got the similar mash from 2022, and this one is 2024. This one was the Lost recipe, if I said it correct. But we did a little sneak peek, and I would say it is pretty darn good. But Brady will have a little bit more on these.
Yeah, so several other channels have already reviewed the Lost recipe. I thought it'd be interesting to review it next to an older pick. This is from 2022, but I just bought it like a month ago, so these still hang around, but it still has the roasted French mocha stave in it. So both of these use only the baked American puree, the French cuvee, and the French mocha staves only. So the amount of each is a little bit different, but the profile should be somewhat similar. So I was curious if the FOMO's there, or if you should just go get an older pick that are still hanging around in some places.
There's a couple of them. I wonder how it would do. Remember the BPE series?
Yeah, that one's completely different.
Yeah.
But that one's really good too. That's probably my favorite of all the makers.
We crushed that one pretty quick.
Yeah, so the store pick we'll start with, and it's 3 proof lower than the Lost recipe.
And these are not blind.
Right.
How you see them on the camera is how we're drinking them. So from your right, our left. All right.
I get like a vanilla frosting on this that I love.
I went straight to the palate.
Excited.
Yeah, this one drank pretty hot, surprisingly. I don't know why.
Poured you a warm up.
I think the warm up.
He said, "I don't need the warm up."
The warm up wasn't ready. As Turip said, I got a little hair on my chest now.
It's very creamy. It's like a vanilla frosting on a chocolate cake. It's kind of how it tastes to me. I get the vanilla, and then the longer it sits, I get the chocolate.
Sometimes I get chocolate. I don't get the vanilla.
Yeah, it's a little more oaky too. Like it almost tastes like a double oak kind of thing.
Almost.
I think that's because this one has a lot more of that American oak on it instead of the mocha. It's only got 2 mocha, where the Lost recipe has 6. So the nose on it's great though.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I think like a couple more sips will kind of, you start getting a different nose, and then it kind of tantalizes the taste bud. But
oh yeah, it's very good. The more you drink it, the sweeter it gets actually.
Yeah, I think we should have thrown the heart in there. I think the heart would have been a good.
I thought about it. I thought it'd be cool to do something different. I feel like everybody's comparing it to the heart since that's the last one that came out.
Yeah.
So
true.
And they're very different. That's what, when we fresh cracked this over the weekend, we tried it next to the heart, and they were completely different.
Yeah. All right, so we're on to glass number 2, which is the.
This is the Lost recipe. It's like a buttercream.
Yeah, it's still. I don't know, man.
Instead of it being like a vanilla frosting, it's like a buttercream.
Yeah.
It is so rich and creamy.
So it's like when you get like was it Haagen-Dazs make it like you get that pure vanilla bean.
Yeah.
But you got like a light vanilla bean.
Yeah.
But this one is just so like.
It's the vanilla bean ice cream.
Yeah. It's like the body on it is great. It has great legs. It coats the glass real well. Yeah.
Coats your mouth a lot better too. It's a lot more oily than the other one. So the pick is a lot more sugary. It's like eating a really, really rich piece of cake. Where this one is a lot more mouth coating, sticks around with you a little bit longer. And it's not as rich as the nose is.
But the taste is very rich. It's very mocha.
Yes.
And then on this I get chocolatey.
Yes, you definitely get the mocha on this one. This one's almost like a tiramisu.
Ah, yes, that's
where you get that kind of like cookie and that frosting, but you still get that coffee
chocolate
filling.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Tiramisu. I
There
couldn't
you go.
remember the name, but
Tiramisu
you
and a
hit it-
glass.
You hit that one on the head.
The nose, but it's funny because I'm not like a big tiramisu guy. So when I smell this and I get the frosting, I love it. And then when I drink it, I like how it coats. But the finish slowly gets more and more mocha, which isn't necessarily my thing, but I still do enjoy it. I mean, it's
If this would be-
$65. It's awesome.
But if you're like a coffee drinker, this is like right up your alley. If you like that nice, rich, like that burnt, roasted taste almost.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this one, like how this one had a little bit of like the double O kind of. This one has almost the same. It's a little bit more char, but it's like if you eat a dark piece of chocolate.
Yes,
and
definitely.
You get that kind of bitter, a little bit of that bitter taste. But I'm thinking it's just the extra mocha steps that give it that.
It kind of reminds me of like whenever we have Jack, and I always say I get that char.
Yeah.
I always get a heavy barrel char on Jack. That's almost how this finishes because of the mocha. The taste, you get that roasted coffee, and the longer it sits, the more it's almost like a charred oak. How it's so a little bitter, a little smoky.
Yeah.
But I have a couple friends that would love that. Big coffee drinkers, they would love that.
Yeah, I absolutely enjoy this. But what's the MSRP on each?
They're both 65.
So both 65, and
The Lost Recipe is also 700 milliliters.
I was getting ready to ask that because you pointed out the other day. So I'm guessing majority of these will probably be going international. So once we see these, we probably won't see them again.
Right.
Unless
It's just going to be one wave probably.
Yeah.
But I'll say, if you can't find the Lost Recipe, finding an older pick like this one, going back to it afterwards, I think it still holds its ground.
Yeah.
It's just not as chocolatey, mocha heavy as the other one, but still having a little bit of it there. I think that's where the creaminess comes from on the pick. So if you can find any old picks that have a mocha stave in it, I think that'll suffice.
Yeah.
I don't think this is anything that you need to go pay secondary price for, but I think it's very good at $65.
Yeah, well, the price point, like I said, but makers always come out with good stuff. And this one, like this year, they've been pretty awesome with all the heart releases. And then which ones were the ones that you saw at Trader Joe?
Oh, those were new picks.
Yeah. So all those new picks, and looks like they switch it up and give you something new. So, but from what I've tasted outside of the BEP series, like I'm really liking this Costco pick, that Lost Recipe. So there you have it, guys. If you've tried either of these, let us know what your thoughts are, and definitely if you can get your hands on the Lost Recipe at your local Costco, if they have it, I would highly recommend getting it and trying it. And like Brady said, if you can find the older stuff, definitely get them and try to do like a blind or a comparison, see how your palate goes and how you like them. We didn't blind these, but we just put them head to head and just give you our honest thoughts on these. For 65 bucks, you can't really beat it. But I hope y'all enjoy this video. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, and share. Drop something in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys.